for example, with Binance,
Hold up a second.
everything's
Wait,
ready. Everything's integrated and ready.
Cas.
Yeah, I think there was a serious threat to crypto, whether or not our president or potentially Kamala knew it or not. There kind of was a crackdown on crypto innovation that's happened the past 2 years, and that's very much undeniable. And I think some people don't realize how much that holds back even fair launch decentralized projects like Kaspa. For example, I was talking to a large United States exchange, not Kraken or Coinbase, but a very prominent one, and they essentially told me that they would like to list Kaspa, but they literally cannot list anything right now because of the chokehold that the SEC is putting on them. So I don't, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, there's no denying that crypto has been suffocated.
They don't even tell us the when. The WEN, the famous cat question of all time on Twitter, that's not a question they answer. Period. So I can tell you, it's not really too much of a secret. Binance has done the work with us. We've been in close contact with them for over a year with Binance. They did the work to get us on the mining pool, on the wallet, and blah 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 blah. So we have open comm lines with them. Mostly, it's been around compliance and documentation and technical. So we got them going with the Golang version, the original Node software, 2 Christmases ago. And, in the last several months, we've advised them of the upgrade of, changing the Node software to the Rust version that will allow to, once we switch to 10 blocks per second, they'll be able to seamlessly merge into that speed upgrade along with the rest of the network. So we know they know about us. We talk to them infrequently, but we have open communication lines open with Binance. And the when is not something they will tell us, but we just know that it's possible for whenever they want and they see fit to turn on trading, it can happen.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Crypto Pumps video. I did a video previously on Wallet 2 being Binance, but it seems that a lot of people are into Wallet 5 being Binance now. So a lot of people like videos like this, so it's just a bit of fun. I'm just going to go into all the details that have happened, little hints from Binance that are suggesting that Kaspa is going to be listed soon. I personally think it's coming in February. When you put all the average of what everybody's saying and what I've heard and things I've heard, that I'm heading for February. I think it's going to come in February. So not financial advice, just what I think. But let's get into this. The first video, the video clip you saw there, that was Rory O'Neill talking at the Kaspa roundtable, and he was saying that Kaspa is already fully integrated on Binance. And so how he knows that, I don't know. And then the other bit was Christian Ludwig. He's big in the Kaspa community. He's talking to a big exchange, which isn't Coinbase, and which wasn't Kraken. This is before Kraken listed, and saying that they can't list anything because of the SEC, because the clampdown. So now with the new government in place and Gary Gensler is gone, and maybe whoever he's talking about can list Kaspa now, and things can get going. But let's get into the rest of this here. I'll shoot through it quick. Bear with me. It's pretty good. It gets good at the end. So first off, we have the Kaspa report. So over the past 30 days, the wallet ending in this, which is probably owned by Binance, accumulated an amount of cash equivalent to the approximately 54% of the entire new supply mined by the network over the same period. So here you have the total Kaspa mined in 30 days, and Wallet 5 has got just over half of it, I think. Yeah, so that's the first thing. They're really adding up. They're really building up their bags there. The next thing is Kaspador. Kaspador has a Wallet 5 on Kas is an institution, in my opinion. Why? They always buy at the same time, 1 p.m. UTC. They buy only weekdays, no weekends or holidays, almost the same amount. It will be fun to watch who they are and if they are buying 4 days since the last purchase due to the weekend. So yeah, if he's right, they probably aren't going to buy over the weekend again. It'll be next week. But that's very interesting. Unless I know Michael Saylor is in the talks there as well, that maybe people think it's him, but they're thinking that. But he does own MicroStrategy, so MicroStrategy, I'm assuming, do all the buying for him as Bitcoin, and if they're buying Kaspa, one of his employees will be buying it as well. So that would be bought on the weekday. But that's interesting. So the first clue here was not the first clue, but we all know back in November 16th, Binance listed Kaspa for futures. We know that in August 5th, 2024, they launched the Kaspa mining pool. In November 29, 2024, they started, they said they were going to give a reward of 88,000 Kas for miners of Kaspa Bitcoin. And then the next thing that happened here as well, CoinMarketCap, which is owned by Binance, 2 wallets popped up as compatible with Kaspa, Binance Web3 wallet and Trust wallet. Both of these wallets are owned by Binance as well. And since Kaspa isn't listed on Binance, why are they listed here? That's very interesting. The next one we go to, Binance, the blockchain trilemma explained. This is a post by Binance. We all know that Kaspa is known for solving the trilemma. Scalability, decentralization, and security. So people think that that was hinting at listing Kaspa. The next one is, what is the blockchain trilemma? And you can see here clearly, I thought this was pushing it a bit, but the more I look at it, the more I think, yeah, maybe. And we all know that a typical blockchain, which is the majority of the cryptos, are blocks that are processed in in series, one after the other. This is clearly a block DAG. There's only a few block DAGs out there, you know, Kaspa, IOTA, that kind of thing. So that is clearly looks like a block DAG structure. The next one, this was Binance posted this. So how long do we have to stare before the moon gives you answers? And it's a picture of a chap with a black hat looking at the chart here with Binance written on it. And you go down here, Chad Ballantyne, he's Rubarbarian for Kaspa. He thinks that it's Michael Sutton. So we all know Michael Sutton likes to wear these hats, and if you turn it around, it does look like Michael Sutton is this. It could be him, you know. So that's another hint. This is another one that Chad put up. Sometimes you have to be the arrow that stands out. So you can see all the arrows are going one direction, and this yellow arrow is going the other way, which he thinks symbolizes to the K. Like K's should be the other way around, but Kaspa, you know, has it the opposite way. So that's another one. That one's probably a bit weak, but I like the other ones. And this one is pretty cool. This is my favorite so far. Like, I mean, what else could this suggest? Like trading symphonies, hitting all the right notes. You have this chap here playing the piano. Shoy had a post up ages ago, and shout out to Casper Silver as well, because I saw this on his channel a couple of months ago. The block rewards are based on free piano frequencies. It's pretty cool. So this is the block reward. Over time, it's how many blocks will get rewarded. So we have 440 here at the start, and then it goes down to 415. So if we go back over to this, your piano frequencies, we have 440, we have 415. Let's go to the next one, 369, 392. And we have 391.99, which is 392 really, and then 369. So it follows the piano frequencies. That guy is playing the piano. So, I mean, you can't get any closer than that. I think that's the biggest hint so far. And then also Crescendo, they named the hard fork, which is happening where Kaspa goes from 1 block per second to 10 blocks per second. They call it crescendo. And what's a crescendo? Crescendo is a musical term that means gradually increasing in volume. It comes from the Italian word meaning growing in a piece of music. So take it as you will, but all of them kind of really, you could find a way to hint them to Kaspa. More than anybody else, any other cryptos that are out there that are waiting to get listed on Binance. So I thought that was very interesting. I don't see how this is targeting anybody else. It has to be Kaspa. So, and my guess, I think it's going to be February. A lot of people think it's February. So very exciting to see what that happens. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think Binance is going to list in February? Or do you think they're not listening at all? Do you think all this is just wishful thinking, looking at these little hints? Or do you believe these hints are aimed at Kaspa being listed on Binance? Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one.